I just logged in and I realized that I have not told Discord that I'm playing this game. Let's see. Yeah, I think I am alright. This is a new Let's Play that I'm playing.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if
The dead will soon rise for me, not against me.
Yep. I am going to play a summoner-ish kind of fella. Skip all tutorials. I don't really need a tutorial. If I right-click my button, I will throw fireball, and that will drain my mana. But if I click and use left button, I'll throw things with my mouse. This game, I have not beaten it, which I might say. I have played it a lot, and this is a kind of interesting game that it takes a fair bit to get into. And the problem for me to play this game has always been its very nice graphics, etc. I could check my volumes and stuff now. Give me a few seconds. And hello, Nicaras. Yes, I've just started to play here, and I'm coming to Conan later. Right now, I'm focusing on this Path of Exile. Let's see. And hello. Yeah, I don't know if I fired anything there or if the volume is sufficient. I will have to shut up and run at the same time. Yeah, that works perfect. Goody goody. Bah. Be silent. Yes. Now it's all under control. It's always this time before when you start a new game, because I don't know what kind of settings, if the sound is all right or and stuff. I got a supporter one. Each support spell with track. No. Each supported spell will track how much mana you spent on it, granting a buff when the total mana spent reaches a threshold. Cannot support skills used by totems, traps or mines. And this gains Arcane Surge after sending total of 15 mana with support skill. Arcane Surge grants 10% more spell power, increased cast speed. Arcane Surge grants 0.5 of maximum regenerated per second. Arcane Surge lasts 4 seconds. Good support gem to have in the beginning, I guess.
And I thought I'd be a dead woman by now.
Yes, you did think that you'd be a dead woman by now. Now to the skill tree. This is a big skill tree, a huge skill tree. And in all honesty, since this is my first character, I'm just going to go nuts with it. Let's see now. I am going to become a summoner. That means I won't be the one doing the damage. It will be my minions. So getting maximum energy shield and increased mana is nice. Increased spell power, not so much. So I'm going to go this way. Energy shield, minion life. Yes. 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 That's what I'm going to do. Let's see that you guys aren't typing too much. By the way, my whoopsie daisy, here's Hillock. He's the first evil dude, so to speak. As you see, his
I need more mana.
his name was in a different kind of font.
You finally got the big one.
Yes, I did. And I'll just be playing like I am not an expert in Path of Exile. Cool. What I did was I started the game in like a solo mode that I will forever
I saw
run
what you
solo.
did to look out there, witch. Your black art is the reason you're here, in exile. It may also be the only thing that allows you to see another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I judged your kind without hesitation. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Yes. That one is an optional quest, but we'll get it.
Goodbye.
A wayfish, waterlogged witch, washed up in raid claws. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, girl. You could scorch a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. At last, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Okay, I thought that she was the one that gave me the one medicine quest thingy, but apparently it was him.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
I can put you there so I see the chat better since you got full loading. Freezing Pulse, Magma Orb, Lightning Tendrils, Race Zombie or Blight. Well, since I'm picking a summoner, that is not a very...
Stay sharp out there.
I will, my friend. That's not a very long think about before I pick it up. This is Needle Fist, and I might as well sell this item to her.
While we live, we are blessed.
Yes. Let's check my chest. I got this one that I take furthest to the right. Let's see. That's how you do it. And then I got this one, which is just another extra chest, I guess. This game is for free, by the way, and there's a lot of let's see how we do this. Arcane Search, Fireball. Ah, there you do it. Quest. Enemy at the gate. Good. Let's keep on walking. There's the chat now. I always look at the right for the chat.
Seems like the rain's brought out a few worms. Don't think I'm an easy mark, Exile. I've spent more than enough time around Exiles to know which way the dagger's pointing, and I'll happily give it a shove in your direction if you try anything wormy. I'm conducting a little dig, the sort of enterprise that could make someone with your particular skill set a very handsome living. Don't worry, you'll not be moving much dirt. No, no. Why smash rocks when you could smash skulls, eh? Before I take you to my mining operation, I need a little something from you. Mining's dangerous at the best of times, but it's suicidal without a proper source of light. I've got lights, just ain't got no power. Run on voltaxic sulfite, they do. Nasty rocks. Stink like a dozen eggs rotting in the summer sun on the back of a whale carcass. And they're less stable than the High Templar on a bad day. Bloody toxic too. I can smell some nearby, actually. How about you follow your nose and find it, eh? Before I take you to my mining operation, I need a little... See you later.
This one I've never seen before, so that's good. Find a vein of voltaxic sulfite. Speaking of which, do I have a sorting? Nope. I'll have to fix that until next episode. Five is there. It's odd I don't throw my special fireball. I want my special fireball.
I need more mana.
good luck in finding it there. There we go. That's how I do it. I got that insect with me as well. I do not like that insect very much. Go away with you. There we go. And this fireball spell you can buy with money. This is what makes them be able to raise money for this game. Even though it's for free, they need to cover their costs, of course. In the beginning I'll just pick up everything, so it's not a big problem that my sorting... Ouch! Yeah, I was going to say what I was going to do before. Are you done coming? Yes. And each time I gain XP, I also gain XP on my spells. Unless they are too high level, I can click there to show they are now level 2 Fireball and level 2 Arcane Surge support. I haven't gotten any items yet, so I can't put on that spell yet. And I hold shift down if I want to stand still and shoot, by the way. It's like ordinary, usual controls. The controls are like you'd think they are.
I need
in a
more
game
mana.
like this. Okay, they just said stuff about stashes and things. I'll go up here.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his back, the greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-Eye fought bravely to the last. Khan honored him with a place on his belt. Khan has shown Rayclast our Kardui strength. Khan will teach Rayclast the Kardui way.
Yeah. You run across those poems or talk from time to time. Ah, that's the mining thing. Another thing I was going to say was that if you look down here, if I click... Ah, I got full life now. If I click number 5, for example, my mana goes down. And when I kill people, then my mana goes up. Slowly. It really does. Very slowly. And as you saw before also, I walked upon a boss. She's up there. Ah, there she is. She hurts a lot, so to be ready for her is a good idea. Since I'm a mage, I don't have infinite amount of health, nor do I have infinite amount of armor. And apparently no mana either. Have a bit to run around. And look now, the thing that comes out of her is a huge thing. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah. And now I'm clicking Alt button, which shows, well, all of the things lying on the ground, and I'll pick up all of them basically because, well, I am in need of them. Because in this game you don't have gold, but you can get back things for, you trade things basically. And then you play around with your inventory roulette to be able to carry as much as you can. A friend of mine, he has it on this mode all the time, and yeah, playing Path of Exile with him is very harsh because he needs to go back to town all the time to sell.
I need more mana.
Okay. Push you a bit and more mana then. Alchemy orb, driftwood wand. I got the wand before, who is probably much better. That's a blade. Superior wand, quality 13, physical damage 5 to 19. 5 to 9 I meant, that's 4 to 9. So that's better than that one. It's also got increased spell damage by 1% more. The problem is that I need to have, that's increased by 10, that's increased by 8. So this is actually better as well. So let's switch these two. Oop. And then the gems, you can pick them up and push them down as much as you want. And you see that there's a small little thingy here in the middle. That means that this supports this one. If we look at these others, no, they also got here, for example. Here you see it doesn't have one of these. That means you can use a spell in each slot, but you can't use a support gem in that weapon. Let's check this out, what kind of improvement this is. Maximum life plus regeneration, we'll pick that one instead. Energy shield plus 6, so I'll rather have that one on. Not because this is an iron hat, so it builds towards armor, while this one builds more kind of my way, like towards spells and mana and stuff. Runner Iron Greaves of the Brute, plus 8 to strength and increase movement speed by 10. I love that. I was just going to go through this place so that I get the waypoint to the next map, and then I'll go to that mine again.
I need more mana.
Now you see my mana is filled up to the brim. Yeah, I might as well go back. I do not know what happens now, because this part I have not done. I might as well go back to town and sell stuff. Right, I have that one. I really rather have that one than anything else. That will be raise zombies. And, well, I can just raise zombies with it. Raises a zombie minion from a corpse which follows you and attack enemy with melee attack and area of effect slam, which cannot be evaded. You can raise up to 3 zombies at any time. And there's the mana cost and cast time and stuff with it. These die, of course, and I had to resummon them in the beginning. In the end, they won't die that much, and I'll keep them a little bit longer. I'll have different things that I can summon later. I'll show you. Let's go back to town. I use a town portal.
Hello. While we live, we are blessed.
Yes. These are armor scrap. Increase the quality of your armor. And these are enchant magic item with a new random modifier. And this is upgrades normal item to rare item. I could do that with this wand, for example. Actually, let's do it with the wand. There. Now it became yellow, but it's still a very low leveled wand, so... But increase physical damage, plus 11 intellect, plus 17 increase cold damage, plus 5% increase attack speed, plus mana gained on kill, plus accuracy rating. There you see how good a yellow item is, and well, it's very good compared to the other ones. I have a tendency to save these kind of things and save them forever and ever, but I'll try to use them on this map. Let's see, what do I have? Superior mana flask. I'll switch position of view to... There we go. And here's my portal.
This'll do nicely, Exile. Ah, this is the stuff. Good nose, Exile. You find more and I'll come right over. Don't touch it, though. Stuff will send you mad without the right precautions. You think I want to be dressed like this? Tell you what, how about we take a look around my mine? Talk to me when you're ready to go.
Yes.
Goodbye.
I've never done this part, so you know. I thought this was a part that was away from the ordinary game, but apparently it's in the game, which is nice. Hope you can go here several times, that is not just once, and this is the one time I can go.
Looks like shite, eh? Well, don't judge a mine by its entrance. Eternals used to pull all sorts of goodies out of these rocks, and they never had my secret weapon. Just inside the mine shaft is my creaky little crawler. Took one of the old Eternal torture devices and repurposed it. Oh, it can still tear your skin off like peeling a fruit, but hopefully it won't try to. Instead, it can lay down a daisy chain of lights powered by that voltaxic sulfite. You'll want to be on the lookout for more of that, mind you. This big beauty next to me, my pride and joy, feeds Crawler with refined and purified sulfite, and it's capable of taking all sorts of the raw materials strewn below ground and turning them into sources of light and explosives. How about you head underground and follow the mechanical little bugger to an azurite vein, eh?
Yeah, he sells some odd thing, azurite. I have no clue what that is. Can sell things to him.
Bye.
Big shocker. I don't know if this is like I should do this now when I can do it forever ever. But let's give it a try, shall we?
This is Crawler, capable of scouting out a few of the valuables hidden down here, but needs your muscle to get to them. Tell it where you want to go, and try to stay alive till you get there. Crawler will burn through sulfite on the way, and we ain't made of sulfite, so choose carefully. How about you follow it to a nearby azurite vein, eh? Make sure you stick near Crawler's light. Believe me, you don't want to get dragged into the darkness.
Okay, so right now I got to 7 volatile sulfur thingy shenanigans. Maybe I should go and grind for more or something, but let's go instead. I guess I go like that. And what I've taught myself is that what I know is that you need to stay close to its light.
I need more mana.
Yeah, I can see the appeal of doing this with a higher level. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, I should have... Hello there, Fire Akka Drassen. Yeah, I should have...
Is it choice that carries you?
have gotten my zombies up again after I died.
Good timing, warrior. For I've just now...
Let's see what happens now. I get in-deal 10% energy shield. That would be the one I'm going for.
Hello.
Bah! I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I should have had the zombies, of course. I should have resummoned them. Etc. As you see now, this map is a new loaded map. Yes! I just started it and I'm kind of new to it as well. Well, kind of new. I've played the start a few times and I've played up to level 35 a few times. But that's about it. I'm very new to the game. Let's get us some new zombies, shall we? Once we get our mana up, that is. I could probably teleport to him. Let's see if that fellow is still nearby.
I need more mana.
As you see there, my zombies died pretty fast. I'm running near the boss again. And then since everything respawned, I'm pretty sure she respawned too. That one was that stone that talked. Well, the stone that talked, the poetry. Ah, cool. Jesus, 7k hours. Yeah. Yeah, that's sure a bit of play. I played not even 100 hours, or possibly 100 hours. No, I don't have any zombies up again. That's a nice crawl. What I could be doing is running on this beach forever and ever, but I won't get any XP after a while because they are... I think that the monsters are tied to the first level, are like always monsters are a special level, and then they go higher and higher the further you move into the game. I'm running out of mana all the time.
I need more mana.
Yes, monsters level is tied to the area itself. Just as I thought. Good. Thanks for that comment. Gotta don't know. I don't think that you need to pick up these things in the beginning. Because the further in you go in the game, the better things are dropping, and not all of these things are caster things either.
I think this ray class will serve.
Yes. I had a waypoint down in the town as well, but I just thought I'd run to this waypoint over here. Maybe I have to access it from town. Anywho, this is where the medicine chest is. And the statue, so I'll be silent.
Khan has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Kardui way is yet a seedling here, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day. Khan has kept his promise. The time of the Kardui has come.
Pick up this orb of augmentation. Not that I remember directly what it was worth, but I know that it's worth something. Can check it. Enchants a magic item with new random modifier.
I need more mana.
Let's summon another zombie and put another point into minion attack and cast speed. Hellrake there was one of those bosses. Sorry, I got so focused on fighting that I did not say that beforehand. That's the medicine chest. Let's see what we can pick up here. Medium life flask is nice to have. Guess I can pick that one up. Simple robe is nice to have. Driftwood scepter is always nice. Let's see. Ah, that's the driftwood scepter. No, I don't need those. And I can pick up all the blues.
Too much clutter.
And then play a bit of inventory management game. And up my zombies again. These elementals remind me of another game's elementals. And I'm trying to figure out what it's called now. It was a pay game, but it's now free to play game. That's interesting. Fuck it. I don't remember what the game was called, but they remind me of those people standing on the beach there.
I need more mana.
Yeah, and if I pick up superior ones, and I put five superior ones, sell 5 superior ones to her at the same time, I get something special for it. I think it's that you get the armor maybe, or something. You have already checked out, so let's port back, because this is the end of this place. You can use the teleporter now, since we are... Well, we have the teleporter there, so let's just use that one.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest. It's greater than the serums and salves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Wraeclass than merely suffer. I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something in thanks for what you've done. While we live, we are blessed.
She gave me an offer of 3 different flasks, and usually medium life, medium mana, or Quicksilver. Quicksilver is the one I'll usually take here, because that gives me, well, speed. And then I'll put it over there and rearrange these a bit. There we go. And then she gave me a spell as well. Support and skills that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. Support spell. Apply an effect to an area around the target's location. Support skill that can hit enemy or create minions. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Be well.
So, you managed to sell.
All of these spells, by the way, you can...
Got a job for you, if you're willing. There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
Yeah, as I was saying, you can buy these spells. I don't know if it's over here or if it's in the next act, but yeah, it's probably in the next act. But you can buy them, so you don't have to be afraid if you did not pick the right choice there, for example. Superior No, that's better, I think.
Farewell.
I just push this in here and push you up there. Bah! And making sure that that's got a G on it. They summon some kind of phantasm when they are summoned or something. Actually, I'll read it. 50% chance to summon a phantasm when supporter skill or non-phantasm minions from supporter skill deals a killing blow. Can have up to 5 phantasms summoned at the same time, and they stay around for 15 seconds before they get teleported to the card pile. Now let's go to the mud flats. Clear the fetid pool. Run straight into... Ah, nice. Run straight into them. Why don't you? Look, they're cool. I'm not sure this spell existed before, but it's cool now. I played this game last time, not last patch, but the patch before last patch. So a lot of spells and stuff that is new.
I need more mana.
Here's a little bit stronger person. Scare mask.
Black storms descend on us from the north. Unnatural tempests of rage and hatred lashing our backs, tearing at our houses. The rain is shot with shadow. It withers our crops, sickens our livestock. And the wind carries with it a restless spirit that breeds melancholy and madness. A spirit that creeps through our dreams, weaves tales of misdeed around our resting minds. We try not to listen. We try to remember ourselves. Some of us forget. Brothers fight. Brothers die. Calm punishes those that quarrel, that steal, that murder. Yet still the nightmares goad us into malefaction. We Kardui are banished from sleep.
And yes, the reason why I don't see the chat is because I've turned it off. I did not want you guys to have to see evil things be written in the chat. It's time for me to spend my points. I waited because he was talking. Those phantasm are doing a fantastic job. Those shell things that I collected are keys to open this door over here. That submerged passage is now open, but I will go to the side first and check out the necromancer that is walking around there. The dude in town told us about him. Ah, here it is. The fetid pool. You can almost feel the smell. Would have been fun if you could. This is like a big room in here, and I just usually go on the left hand side of it. Scroll of Wisdom I always pick up. For Scroll of Wisdom you usually buy things with in town. Ah, here's a named one. What I could do is pick up like a Reaper and stuff and backstab people with. Well, backstab. Hit people in the back with and stuff, but the reason why I'm doing this wand is because it's got the left hand shot that doesn't cost any mana, and also I can wield something at the same time, like a shield. What I usually do is I pick up something that is not a shield, but usually
I need more mana.
now I'm lacking zombies. Yeah, now he's dead. Right, as I was saying, I used this one because of it being a one-hander also, so I might as well put something on my offhand, but usually I use Twisted Wraith or something it's called. I just said what it was called, but I don't remember now. Goat's Horn, that's the next upgraded wand. You can see that there's a lot of things that drops. And I only have 2 out again. Right, and the second thing in here is not to kill the necromancer. The second one is to make sure that everything is
Too
dead.
much clutter.
Yes, I know. A little bit too much clutter because I have a tendency to pick up everything. Driftwood wand, you can go. These are actually nice. Yeah, I'll pick them instead of those gauntlets. And then it's a bit of Tetris with the things in here to be able to carry more. There we go. What was it here I wanted? Probably wasn't anything. No, I just had a full backpack, that is all. Chromatic orb, nice thing. Open the chest, nothing in it. When you're getting close to finishing this place, it's going to tell how many monsters you have left.
I need more mana.
Ah, that was my own dude. Plus 20 to maximum energy shield, plus 20 mana and plus 10 to intellect. That's a good one. I'll be walking that way next. Yep. I need to find a few more people apparently. Here on the map I have not walked yet. There, you saw that to the left there it said 3 monsters, 2 monsters, 0 monsters. It's a chest, I just want to open that one first. It's not like I have to run and pick everything up, but it's nice to have at least a little bit loot, even though it feels like the loot in the beginning is worthless. I still need to take up this worthless loot to be able to transition further in the game, because it's basically, if you don't have anything, then well, what's the point of running along and doing things if you don't pick anything up? It's like Diablo in this way, you always have to pick up loot. Well, of course it's like Diablo, it is a Diablo game, a copy of Diablo. Although I think it's a bit better than Diablo. But it's better in different ways than Diablo, so I guess I'm not going to go into the discussion if it's better or worse. That one I can leave. And since we are at a waypoint, let's just teleport there. The positive thing about it, it's free.
Yes? While we live,
Can
we are
wait
blessed.
with doing that until I actually have that's a good one. Plus 11 dexterity, 3 to evasion rating, 3 to life, 1.5 regeneration per second, 13 increased stun recovery. That costs nothing. I can carry that for now. It gives me dex, which isn't really the things I'm going with, but on the other hand it's always good to have a little bit of dex. Same thing with strength.
What little help I can offer is yours.
No, I don't want to purchase. You may go in there.
While we live, we are blessed.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
of course I missed you.
Farewell.
There we go. Why are these here? Yes, because I died before. I died. That's why my inventory is changed. I was playing on hardcore, now I'm not playing on hardcore anymore since, well, I died.
Now that you've drained that passage, best I warn you about something. I was running down a wounded rower one night's eve when I glimpsed something in that waterlogged cavern. Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it's nesting down in those flooded depths somewhere. If you're going that way, then do us a favor. Spill the old shield crab's guts before it gets hungry and comes looking for us.
Frost Bomb, Orb of Storms, Summoned Raging Spirit, Contagiation, or Detonate Dead. Let's...
A necromancer? Just the one, was it? Guess the bastard got a bit lonely, decided to make himself some pets. Well, good to see you don't mind getting your hands good and filthy. Here, to mark a dirty job well done.
Who gets...
I've traveled inland on the Emperor's Road via Prisoner's Gate. Had to skirt around Axiom Prison. That's the holdfast of Brutus the Warden. Bloody treacherous trip it was. Worth it? There's forest inland. Game, berries, fruit. More food than we can scrounge here. But most here wouldn't survive the journey. Would be a damn sight easier if we could pass through the prison. Tell you what, you carve us a path up the coast, find us a way past or through Brutus, and you'll have more than a few lives owing to you.
Yep. This is respec points you get. Let's see if I can... There we go. This means I can click this, for example, if I wanted to respec it, or yeah, or something. But since it's 2 points, it's like if I thought that I'd go this way instead, then 2 points takes me here. It's not like 11 million points, so it won't help me very much in the end of the game. But I guess it's something. Raging Spirit. That's interesting. Yes, I will probably reorganize this one a bit. I did not need to take that off. Arcane Search, support, and that one I can just point there so I can have it with me, so I level it passively, so to speak. And that one I might as well put on Q, I guess. This spell I used a lot before. I don't know if it's that good anymore, but we shall see. Now we're back in the cave where we just entered. And he talked about a big crab that was down here somewhere, he said. And yeah, he's down. If you go through this place to the next place, then you go in the direction that we need to go. But you can also go downstairs here somewhere. Yeah, that's a shrine. Now I got that stun thingy around me for 4 seconds. Ice Nova. I'm very near to ding. There, dinged. And as you'll see, maybe not now, but a little bit later, the gems will level a little bit too far ahead of me, so I won't be able to level it before I come to next level, yada yada. I might have to be level 15 or something. Ah, there's a gem that dropped. That's not very uncommon. They tend to drop. That's a rare dude. They tend to drop, especially at a little bit higher level. Medium mana flasks. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And switch. And goodbye. I think that you can take several of the mana flasks, the small ones, and make a big, large one out of them, but I'm not sure. And I... Talamo Moana on yourself, my friend. Give me a few seconds and I'll come and talk to you.
The ancestors favor us, my ally. They have gifted a vision of another warrior soul, a lost spirit in need of our aid.
These are random encounters. This one wants us to go down here in the depth and pick up a spirit and then run back with him again. Once you gain level 3 with reputation with these fellows, they make you a hideout, which is like your own little housing or something you can go to, buy stuff and put it up, etc. Ooh, rusted coif. Come with me. Ah, those were friendlies. Let's see, chance block 25, chance block 24, let's just pick you up instead. Doesn't really matter, I don't use the shield much, but yeah. Coral ring, that's nice. Up here is the spirit I was about to say. Here's the spirit. Now that I got the spirit, things will spawn around me. Why aren't I getting any zombies from those? Well, I don't know. Now I basically need to run out. And just follow the minimap out. I run this way. He does that sound, and each time he does that sound, things teleport, come to life around him. There, I'm done.
As you honor the ancestors, you honor yourself.
Now he's happy. As you saw there, he is level 2, which is, well, a lot higher level than I've taken him so far, but I think that is due to the fact that I am playing on not hardcore anymore. Here's the way up, where we continue, or I think it is. Let's check it out, the ledge. Yes, it is. So, but we want to get that crab creature that he talked about in town. So we continue to try to find that way down here somewhere. Checking the minimap a bit to try to find places that I haven't been to. No, that's opening the shop. I wanted to open the map. That's the way I want to go. Map, 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 map. Ah, there. It seems. Rude princess. Woolly shoes, they are the ones I want, but I'd like to have them superior and yellow. Ah, here's the way down. This reminds me, yeah, don't even remember what that game is called, so Exile, forget about it. Boulder. The interesting thing about One of the interesting thing about Path of Exile is that a lot of things are left behind from earlier patches. Like one of them was this one, where you should go and Whispering Essence of Contempt. The monster is imprisoned by a powerful essence. This was one of just checking. This was one of the patches, and the pretty early patch. But that's cool that they keep interesting parts. They keep, and then things that the community don't like all that much or haven't received a good support, so to speak. Well, things that people don't like, they just take away. I'm pretty sure that that's one of the things they took away was that taming creature thing, but I'm not sure. I haven't gone that far yet in the game. And I'm running in circles trying to find the way I'm supposed to go. Here it is. Blah Blah London, the game was called. It was a game that... Hellgate London. That was the name of the game. These creatures remind me of Hellgate London. Hellgate London is a very old game. This poor game has leveled. No more over there. Crabs. Click to level up. Damn it, not this way either. Not this way either. Here we go. Ah, there he is. The big guy in the middle there. And before I thought, okay, I killed him. And then I walked out, but I did not kill him.
Too much clutter.
Because these guys, they first you take away their shell, and after that you kill them, so... Twig Spirit Shield, that's something interesting. That is what I'll be wearing henceforth. Twig Spirit Shield, plus 15 increased spell damage. That's an interesting thing. Energy Shield. That's all of a sudden something that looks really interesting. This must be something new they put in, or I just have not had it drop before. Interesting. Yeah, you can go away. Go away. Increase accuracy, maximum mana, increase rarity of items found, reflect. Ooh. Ah, Frost Wall. I thought it was the gem from the depth. Goat's horn. Goodbye. Hello. Pick you up. Yep, that's good enough. And next we go there. Yep. Yes. Nice. Now to find the way out. Okay, that's not the way you walk. Grr. Up here is the entrance. And if we did this fast enough, then this hasn't renewed. Good, it hasn't. And we can just walk straight past here. Because the maps that you are in, they renew every 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So if you are out of the map more than 5 or 10 minutes, I don't remember what it was, or maybe a quarter of an hour, it says I can check it once we're in town. Speed. This is a very bad use of speed, by the way. You are only 2. I'll summon one more of you. And up here is the entrance. Well, the exit. The exit to the entrance. The entrance exit. Yeah, shut up. This one is new, as you saw here. Before I was going upwards to continue, but now I'm going downwards to continue. The other way around. Now I'm going upwards to continue. Last time I was going downwards. Copper sword. Cool shit. I have almost never played any other class than Summoner in this game. I would love to try some other class I meant, but I feel that Summoner is so damn fun. And the way I play it also. I don't play Summoner like other people play Summoner, I guess. But I find Summoner so fun that I haven't got a faintest clue how to build a fun character, as I know how fun Summoner is. Ah, here's a waypoint. Perfect. Because our backpack was getting rather full. And I might check my stash also if I have some. I might have some kick-ass loot somewhere, but I have not saved any kick-ass loot, I'm sorry to say. Okay. Silver coin. Silver coin is used to give to one of the NPCs. Yeah, it did work like that. Frost wall I'll have in here. Okay, I can't put stuff into it. So this is you are allowed to put things into. Freezing Pulse, Frost Bolt. Might as well take these out. Spark. Spectral Shield Throw. Yeah, those spells are interesting. Of course, I have not picked them up yet. I was hoping I'd find there we go. That's not one. The problem you see in front of you now is because I played on hardcore and then I died. I won't care so much about those tabs anymore, other than the first tab. This I can remove. This one can be removed. This one I'll keep. And again. There we go. Now I'll just throw these back in here and we're done. Done.
Hello.
Hello.
While we live, we are blessed.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. A pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. No matter. We've got one less reason to fear the dark, but I've got one more thing to thank you for. Stay sharp out there.
That's another passive.
Stay sharp out there.
Fate will find you.
Skill point. No, wait a minute, that is a skill point. Minions have 7% increased maximum life, and minions have plus 5% chaos resistance. Which we like. Did I teleport back fast enough, you think? Yes, I think I did. Trying to maybe it doesn't work with the waypoint. I can run back to the start here and see if I can get it to work with this one. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see how much time is left on that instance. Never mind, I don't need to do that. I just wanted to show you guys. Interesting. Portal scroll. As you saw there in my chests, I do not have enough life flask medium. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Small, yes. I hardly have enough wisdom scrolls, so I kind of use them all on getting things enchanted. No, to check stuff. Now I'm silent.
The earth of Rayclast rejects the dead. The black spirit of storm and dream now reaches into the ground and raises up our slain imperial foes. It leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end, rotted tooth and jagged nail. Our own remembered have joined their cursed ranks. No longer may we give our beloved to the birds, messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Calm has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Calm is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his people.
Whoops. Picked up that one. I do a little bit less damage, but it's yellow, so I'll keep it. That's a coral ring. I love this story that the dude is telling about Calm. First I thought it was the boss, but the boss is called Piety, not Calm. That's the first silver ring that dropped. Silver coin, I meant. We're soon going to rescue the person whom that belongs to. As you see, there's a different chain between. I meant there's a different color and chain between all of the items that drop. You see the here, for example, you see already that this one's blue with red and blue. So you can see that on the ground already when I just hover like this. Or this one is a red with a thingy towards the blue. So I can see that already from just checking it like that.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile. Good to see you, Crusader. I thought for a moment there that I was going to have to play the lone martyr act. This here island of faith has been made home sweet home by a small horde of corrupted filth. It falls to you and I to cleanse and claim this place in the name of God. Steel your entrails, Exile. You're about to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, he's one of these guardians whom you need level 3 with to continue. You see my scouts are just going over the whole place and killing all of them. I also think that
Ah! That's it, Crusader. Smite the bastards like there's no tomorrow. I think God's taken a bit of a shine to you, Crusader. Come and chew the fat with me next time you're in Lion Eye's watch. I've a voice in my head telling me that you and I can do more for each other. Whether it's God's voice or not, I don't care to speculate. He's usually right, whoever he is.
Yep. I forgot what I was talking about. The climb? Right, so that was what I was talking about. I think that I might have taken a bit of a detour and I died once and and such. That's why the Dudas seem to be lower leveled. Because usually you just run straight through and don't care about anything. Here. Let's see what the area's level is. 7, and I'm level... What level am I? 10.
Moana, warrior.
Wheel skeleton. That's funny.
No spirit deserves to be abandoned, no matter how far from the way he has wandered. Find this warrior and lead him back.
Yep, another one of these Dudas. Okay, those weren't killable. There will be a problem on the way back.
Life is short, still. Yep, I picked him up. Unfortunately, one zombie is all I got to have in here. Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, I can have more zombies. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. He didn't resurrect anyone.
As you honor the ancestors, you honor yourself.
Goodie.
The black spirit infects living flesh and bone. The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed, their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct. Now it is we who must bend and bow like saplings before the sea-born gale. The firstborn of the kingdom of Calm greeted us this day. The firstborn of the kingdom of Calm was buried this day. Even our children are not spared the Black Spirit's touch. What have we done to enrage Rayclast? We look to Calm. Our king will lay the spirit of this land at peace.
Yeah, as you see here, I took this spell minion plus 15 chaos resistance, plus maximum number of zombies R2, and plus one more of the skeletons. Although I do not have a skeleton yet. Level those persons up. Right, I was standing here because I wanted to listen to first one. Okay. Yeah, I thought that would be talk. Talky talk. It's a card. Not 100% sure what these cards do.
I need more mana.
He died pretty quick. I can have 5 of these zombies up now, by the way. This is not the way. That's the way to the prison. That's where we are walking next. But we need to rescue a girl first. Or maybe they're taking her away. I don't have any teleport. Yet. I don't have any teleport yet. Well, she was standing in town, so I guess I have her. Yeah, I probably already have her since she was standing in town. Because usually you meet her on the way towards this boss. It's not like we've ran some shortcut here. I think even she is in here usually.
rather burn than call such a place home.
Yes. Might as well teleport home. Here she is.
Let me tell your future.
You can click on these to get your different prophecies and
Fate
etc.
will find you.
Ah, God has delivered you to me, and as always...
There's a fine line between man and monster. Brutus, the warden of Axiom Prison, he crossed that line long ago. A big lad, and as you know from Hillock, big lads are slow. Hit and run, that's the way to cut them down to size. Unless there's thaumaturgy involved, then forget the hitting bit, just run. Farewell.
See you soon.
The tale of Brutus was a popular one in the schools of Theopolis, taught in the hopes of deterring students from ambitions not condoned by the Templar. Brutus was warden of Axiom Prison, and one of the most feared men in the Eternal Empire. But there the histories end, and the myth begins, with Brutus commissioning a witch to transform him in a mad attempt at immortality. A moment of hubris that didn't end well for anyone. If it's true, then Brutus has my pity. Some of us pay too dearly for our mistakes. Yet if you insist on learning from your own mistakes, then please, take one of these. You might need it.
Yeah, as you see here, I get a support gem. This one feels like it's supposed to be mine. Minion damage support. Support minion skills. Support skills deal 31% more minion damage. Feels like a must.
Goodbye.
Problem is... let's see if this works. Or did that give me a letter, by the way? It did, didn't it? That means I rather have a level 3 thingy. On the other hand, no, I'd probably rather have that one in there, and as soon as I get yet another support gem, I'll pick that up. I meant yet another slot. Now let's identify these things. We've got a plus regen. That's plus to dexterity and accuracy rating, and this is 25 to intellect, 3 evasion, 17 to maximum life, 1 point. Yeah, that's totally better. You don't even have to keep reading. Maximum life. Put that down. We'll probably want maximum life rather than that one. Now it's the goat's horn. Yeah.
Hello.
Let's let these fine arrow pack a punch. Don't really know what that means. Glass shanking. That one I might as well throw away, basically.
Be well.
I'll take these. If I knew I had them, I would not have thrown. I did not know I had that gem there. I'll keep that gem for later. We're getting close to ending of Act 1. We're talking about Brutus. We shall very soon see who Brutus is. This is a very dark dungeon. Fortunately, in this darkness there's also light. So we can see these are especially buffed people. That is a primitive staff. I'm checking this one because it's got 3, but it doesn't have 3 connected with each other. We will later find a gem in which you can use who connects things with each other, so I might reset the bindings between them. But not yet. Eldron.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile. I'm in the mood. This here island of fate.
Oh. The relic was almost taking damage.
We need more mana.
Basically, you're standing in the middle and tossing skulls. Because these follow people, of course.
You restore my faith in humanity.
Scroll of Wisdom, Scroll of Wisdom. That one is also worth money. That has got one of each color to it. Worth money, it's worth things when you sell them. Right, I leveled. We can go for this gem now, since I have a Yule. And we can take this. Just for the fun of it. Let's give it a few seconds and see what are we going for. We don't have to care about that now because we're going to go there and there. I'm just thinking that the next level would be interesting to know where we're going at, but for nearby members. That's kind of a harsh one to go with, seeing as I am playing solo game. If I remember correctly, there was blood on the floor everywhere. That might have been next floor that begins. Let's level it up. Large mana flask. Yoink. Superior medium. On the floor. That means we're going the correct way. No, that just means nothing. Up. Here's the blood on the floor.
Ignorance brought you here, sister. To the one place where your talents are free to grow and be truly feared.
Yes, that's piety. She's gone by the time we reach her.
Still the Karui barbarians advance upon us. Lina is dead, his legion slaughtered along with every eternal man, woman and child from Lina's watch at the foot of our axiom. Should the need arise, we shall retreat through Prisoner's Gate, raising my barricade behind us. Yet our salvation is at hand. Foul times demand heroic deeds, and through my arts our Lord Brutus will arise anew to defend us. May the dry sands quench their thirst with Karui blood when our mighty warden delivers his judgment upon them.
That was a mistake. Anu, here's Brutus.
Had you been my creation, brute, You'd not have fallen so easily.
Yep. He's pretty easy to kill, but then again I was pretty high level compared to him as well.
Dear Chevron, you have certainly had your work cut out for you with Lion Eye's Legion. Do not concern yourself with Marseilles' complaints. Our Emperor is fully aware of the General's fickle nature. As to your need to accelerate the implantation process, I can recommend a quite simple alteration. Dip the gem in a boiling solution of 6 parts blood and 1 part thormetic sulfite for no more than 13 seconds. Any longer, and you invite the crystal's wrath. Once the gem is withdrawn from the solution, you have but a few seconds to install the gem in the prepared flesh and close the wound. Should the gem cool too much prior to implantation, it will become inert, and you're patient with it. Trust in that bountiful talent of yours, Chevron. My thoughts are with you. Malachi.
Yes, how lovely. And hi, Nicaras. Nicaras, I always feel like calling you Niklas. Five of them. I remember that when you follow this road.
This is for your own good.
I was just about to say. That was Piety. She closed the gap between me and her. Shrapnel shot. Pick it up. Who's doing that magic?
I need more mana. Too much clutter.
That's nice. Ilion again.
God bless you on this fine day.
Yes, I like Path of Exile. I played it before, about 100 hours, which is nothing when it comes to Path of Exile.
I'm in the mood for some smiting. Any moment now.
Was a long time ago that I played this game though. So I'm just checking out the new patches and stuff.
You restore my faith in humanity.
830. Let's keep on walking. Three armors popped up. Let's check those things out. Well, it's better than that one. Ah, it's a crown. Sorry. No, not really. Carved wand. One level socket lightning gems, 20 increase physical damage, increase cold damage, life gained. This is better, but it doesn't have a blue socket in it, like this one has. Yeah, that's a pretty good shield. Yeah, that's better. I don't even have to check it. Yeah, I might as well teleport back to town from here. Yes, I will play Conan.
For some, death is welcomed with open arms. Did you end Brutus's suffering out of avarice or mercy? Only you know the answer to that one.
Might as well sell all of these. Have to saw me a lot of things.
Goodbye.
The warden's free of his own prison.
That's the one I'm getting. Summon
Farewell.
skeletons. Righto, I got fireball in there. That's why it was whining. No, I needed a 3-1. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Take care.
go here. I'm sorry, Nicaras, I don't understand what you're saying. You're coming with me. And you're going down there. No! Ah, never mind. I forgot that I teleported with the teleport scroll to down and not use the waypoint. That's a very nice gem. Well, a very nice gem. It's a gem for if I ever will play a barbarian kind of fella. Superior carved wand. That's interesting. That's got one of those with all the different colors to it. I am very soon going to end Path of Exile. Well, very soon. I'm going to end Path of Exile when I finish the first chapter. Five of them. Let's see our cool skeletons. The skeletons are on a timer. It's the difference between skeletons and zombies, basically. They usually go on the same timer and stuff like zombies, so usually when they get upgraded, so does the zombies. I meant it the other way around, but you know what I mean. You. I don't know, I like skeletons, but I prefer to have zombies. Burning menace.
The sirens appear to be dining well.
Calm stands before us and looks out to the raging sea. He sings, calls, screams to our ancestors to come to our aid. He offers them gifts of old, a feast of heart and mind, muscle and marrow, cooked in the fire and rock of this angry land. We have not practiced these ways in so many years. Only in the darkest of times, most desperate of times, do we perform these oldest of rituals. Only here and now may we sacrifice and consume our own. Only in our King can we trust this return to our ancient selves.
Yep. Yeah, I love that voice. He's a very good player. He's very nice to have.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So, what am I doing here? Apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathos, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Until I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting. Farewell, farewell.
Yep, you'll see what happens once he's got his all flame. Tricor. That's a pirate's hat. No, that's not a three-way carved. I meant it's not a three-way one. Are you perhaps where I'm supposed to go? No, this is where I started. Superior velvet slippers. Could do is to take white items and change them with my gems that I had from before and the new gems. It feels like a bit of cheating to do that. Ah, there it is. That is opening up a gem slot, which I'll show you once we're in town what that means. That basically is you put the gem in there, and I got the gem in my box that I can use for just that thing. Try to summon zombies, but I can't do that from these water people. apparently. Nope, doesn't work. Just have to take it really easy. Can I summon you? Yes. Check the condition on that one. Guarded by 3 packs of monster, guarded by stream of something, and it opens up and gives you loot. Although that wasn't any cool loot. You can get the same kind of dealio when it says, and all that is in here will be epics, or all that you'll only find the wisdom scrolls in this chest and stuff. Yes. Jason brought his friend. Ah, down there. I haven't been yet. Yes, I get day 2 now, since he brought his friend. And it's PvP hour right now, right? Let's see. Here is the old flame. We give this back to the captain. Watch his reply. For that I want some zombies. Whoopsie daisy.
My Allflame, my blessed damned Allflame. Oh, you want your moment, the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the Allflame to give life, it must first be kindled with life. And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have. Namely, you. Please.
And that's how you die properly, sailor boy. No half measures, thank you.
Cool, eh? Throw you away. Throw you away. Spirit shield, that's interesting. Yoink. Keep. Of course. Yoink. They are cutting trees right now. Also, I took a message that someone will scout lands. I don't know. Okay. I'd prefer if we talk about this game in this chat, but I understand that you are frustrated with them. I will, as soon as possible, switch to Conan, but right now I'm playing Path of Exile. I'm very soon done here. I just need to finish this chapter. That's that place. Ah! Haven of Wrath. Could have sworn it ended there.
Mervale dwells in the caves beyond the wrecks, at the head of Siren's Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues to return the favor. If you must take your chances with the Siren, then have this. It may be of some help. But please, know that you don't have to do this. Tarkley and I are getting used to having you around.
Yeah, I don't know what to take here. I guess I'll take that one.
God hasn't abandoned.
Fairgraves was a good man, a fine explorer. He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse, usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to many. 'Twould be a shame to spoil a good hero.
Passive skill point. Put that where that is.
Hello? Goodbye.
it's done. Now let's see if we can't fix this somehow. There we go. 3 mana regeneration per second, 10 increased elemental damage. Sweet. And continuing, we go down there. Have to check online later if I see any summoner's guide.
Welcome, husband. We knew in our hearts that you would find us. Come to Resso. Ambrosio and Amarissa must meet their father.
Yeah, she's one of those girls that sings to sailormen and make them jump overboard. Daughter of Mirel. Soon dig again.
I barely recognize myself.
Singing siren. Siren is what? She's called the Siren. I just put the skill down where I think I should have it, and then I'll check online for some good summoner guide, and if I don't like it where I put it right now, I got 3 or 4 reset points, so I'll pull that back. See that ghost? The male ghost? Forgot to read what it said on that one as well, I just clicked it. I'm used to playing this game like that, I don't look at it, but I'll see what drops out of it, and if anything that drops out of it is good, I'll just pick it up. And do you see him again? You, my friends, are going to be my next zombies. Yeah. You see gold here on the ground. Rosha. Yeah, I feel horrible for killing her children. Let's see, I've got 5 up. Here she is. Shit, pommes frites. Now she takes her true form. That's her true form.
Fishwife, 'twas love that did this to you.
The Southern Forest.
It's nice to see there's still some life in this twitching corpse of a continent.
I think I'm supposed to be running around on the right hand side here. Almost sure. See, this is the beginning of the chapter 2. Town here. Which is here.
I am Groost. I hunt boar, hunt to feed my people. If you are not a friend to us, you'll need to run faster than boar. Travel
nice.
far.
You and me, we are the same. We dream big. We find new places. We do not tell stories. Stories are told about us. I learn the words, the ways of Oriath. You listen to me, and not pigheads like Grust. Then you will live to find more new places. The road, it runs east and west of here. To the west it passes the bandit woman's camp, then turns south to the sea. But you say it is now blocked. I have seen a strange thing in the rock by that south pass, like one of Grust's carvings, but of stone. You should go look at it. What has been closed might be opened again.
I am Yina, keeper of the spirit. Are you a kind exile, like Eramir? He is good to us, helps us. You will stay and help us too, yes? A beast hunts us in her dreams, a great white beast, tortured and maddened by bad men, a long time gone. She will come here one night to tear, crush, and eat. Her pain tells her to. Find the white beast and end her pain before she shares it with us.
Goodbye.
And so your path leads you here, Exile. Be careful where you step. For as one foot leads the other, so too does each foot leave its mark. A trace of what was, a guide to what will be. See you soon.
I have seen many an exile come and go, into the forest or into the ground. You seem different somehow. Different good, different bad, it's hard to tell at this stage. The name is Eramir, and for now you have the benefit of my doubt. Those bandits you've encountered out there, they're the dregs of Oriath. And with any foul broth, the nastiest chunks bubble to the surface. The lords of Larceny, Oak, Creighton, and Alira, the self-appointed monarchs of the forest, Creighton in the east, Alira in the west, Oak in the north, and this village, this tribe, we pay their taxes. I would never venture to say that life in Rayclast is easy, but with those three gone, well, living here might just become possible. Keep your wits about you.
You wish to ask me something?
Yep. That is the chapter 2 begins here, and let's see, world screen. We go either east or west here, Act 2, but that won't be tonight. That will be the next time I play. So that's probably tomorrow or the day after. So until then, have a lovely day and make sure you're nice to your neighbors. Bye bye.